Hey there, good people of YouTube. This is Stocks with Josh. As you can see, absolute carnage in the market today. This is the fireworks that I talked with you guys about yesterday. We expected this. We knew that when the Fed talked, the market was going to probably digest that and respond poorly, and that's exactly what happened. So we have in front of us a sea of red. We've got Microsoft down 3.86, Google down 5.41, Apple down almost 4% on the day, and Nvidia getting hit pretty hard at 10%, but nobody was spared. The markets were just a sea of red. And how did crypto do? Well, you can see we've got the same color here, blood red. Bitcoin down 4%, and ETH doubling down on going down at 8.26%, but really everything was down. But again, I have to point something out that's been really interesting to me. You see that Doge was down 5% on the day, but SHIB wasn't even down 1%. Again, very close to neutral. And so SHIB is been here for the last week doing a lot better than a lot of the other cryptos. And how did your guys' stocks perform? And you'd say, well, Josh, how would you know what we have in our portfolio? Well, you guys told me. I asked you to give me stocks, and look at all these stocks I checked for you. All of these stocks were stocks that I checked in the last 36 hours that you guys gave me that were in your portfolio, and you asked me to tell you, are these consolidating? Are these in decline? Are these in despair? I did my best to get back to you guys, but at the end of the day, this is your guys' collective portfolio, and there is not much green in it. Was there any way that we could have made money on Friday? That's the question that we're going to ask ourselves. Well, we've known that Powell was going to speak, and we knew that the markets wouldn't like it. And that's exactly what happened today. Powell's comments fuel a 1,000-point market rout Friday as stocks slide for a second week. All right, fam, I've been talking to you guys about the SQQQ. This is a chart of the daily candlesticks for the SQQQ. I mentioned to you guys this last Sunday that I took a position on Friday's close in anticipation of this upcoming week. And on Monday, it jumped and went up about 8 to 10%. And I mentioned it again throughout the week, and I told you that it had been going down as the markets moved up a little bit, but I wasn't going to close my position until we got past Friday because we were expecting a bearish day on Friday. And look at the size of this candlestick. The SQQQ went crazy today with the markets going down. I want to remind you guys what the SQQQ is. It is basically a short of the NASDAQ 100. The NASDAQ 100 is weighted heavily with technology and telecommunication stocks. And so when those go down, the SQQQ goes up. But it's got an inverse relationship. And as the NASDAQ goes down, the SQQQ will go up 3 times as fast. I got into this around the average price of $36. But on Thursday, even though it had begun to pull back, I stressed to you at the close of the video that I was going to be holding it through Friday because I expected fireworks, and it closed on Thursday at around 37.27. Well, it dipped slightly in the morning, and it just took off from there with a 10% one-day climb, pushing all the way from $37 to roughly $42. Also talked to you guys about the VIX, VIX, Volatility S&P 500 Index. The VIX moves up, and it's a measure of volatility. I talked with you guys about the fact that I was entering this on Monday, actually on Sunday, as well as Monday and Thursday, and I told you that it was going to be a play on the volatility that we were expecting on Friday. The VIX attempts to measure the magnitude of price movements of the S&P 500. So if we have any big or major move, such as the S&P 500 dropping, the market's dropping 1,000 points, then that's going to push the VIX up. And the VIX was very profitable today. It moved from yesterday around 22 all the way up to $25.55. That was a 20% move on the day. Okay, I also talked to you guys about the fact that I was trading into this Friday the UVXY. And I know that there might be a lot of you that are not terribly familiar with the UVXY, what exactly it does, what are the risks associated, how do you trade it? And as a result, many of you didn't jump into it. So it is a ProShares Trust Ultra VIX short-term futures ETF. And in a nutshell, if we're going to have extremely volatile markets, then the UVXY is going to pop. And I mentioned to you guys that I was trading it because I was expecting volatile markets Friday in response to the Fed. And so really this was the perfect asset for any of us to be jumping into if we thought that there was going to be a crazy day. That's exactly what we got. The UVXY jumped to $10.44, which was a 14.52, basically a 15% increase on the day. I was both anticipating that the markets would drop and that volatility would spike, and that's why I entered into all three of those trades, the SQQQ, the VIX, and the UVXY. The UVXY and the SQQQ simply have leverage to them. So the UVXY is 2x, and the SQQQ is 3x. I'm going to kind of go over this with you guys until I feel like I'm communicating it super simple. The SQQQ is something that you buy when you think that the markets are going to drop. And the UVXY is something that you buy when you think there's going to be a very volatile day. I anticipated both of those for Friday. I reiterated it to you guys on Thursday, and I hope that this additional explanation will really make this clear so that if I throw out in passing sometime next week that I've entered into the SQQQ or the UVXY or the VIX, that will give you guys an indication of how I think the next day or the next couple days are going to go. And again, you don't hold those products long. So if you guessed it incorrectly, let's say you jumped in the SQQQ and the markets took off going up, well, then you would just have to accept your loss, close out your position, and perhaps jump on board to the TQQQ that would go 3 times the advance of the NASDAQ going upwards. Okay, let's talk about the other call that I made Thursday. I gave you guys TCRT, which had already been a winner for the week. I gave you guys a price prediction of where I saw this one going. Let's take a look at what that was. If I'm bringing you a stock and talking about it more than once, it's because I think it's bullish. So my price prediction on TCRT, it looks like it wants to hit 289. I have not sold any of mine. I've just raised my stop loss to $2.18. So what was the high of TCRT today? It was amazingly $2.88. I called the top within the range of a single penny. So what is the purpose of this video? Am I trying to brag that I made an accurate call? No. Do I have some inside knowledge on TCRT? No. I am trying to stress the importance and the power of learning some basic technical analysis. And I think that it's extremely inhibiting to many people. And it was to me as well. When I first began my journey, and I've shared this with you guys before, I started with the RSI and I got a basic understanding of it. And then right away, people started talking about bullish and bearish divergence that I was supposed to interpret by looking at the movement of the RSI. And I thought, this is impossible. But what I learned is that just giving yourself some consistent exposure to it, you guys will be amazed at how quickly you'll find yourself understanding the big picture. It can really come together all at once. I found myself studying the MACD, the RSI, volume, candles, and at first it wasn't terribly clear. I knew a little bit of everything, but as I spent more and more time on it, all of a sudden it just began to click. It all began to come together. I began to see that correlation. The goal of this page is to take these things and make them simple for you. I don't want to overcomplicate it. I want to break it down so that anybody could do it. The main purpose of this video for you guys today is just to talk to you about the fact that you can learn some basic charting and make great calls and make great money. We killed it on TCRT. We killed it on SQQQ today. I killed it on the VIX and the UVXY. I know some of you guys traded me. I took extra time with that today because I know maybe a lot of you didn't. But I'm hoping that next time I shout those out, that some of you will take a little bit of risk. And I want to make another recommendation, a practice that I have found to be extremely helpful to enable me to grow as a trader. We are often going into it like we're going to bet the whole farm with sort of that lump sum investing mentality. But here's what I want you guys to consider doing. If I mention the TQQQ or the SQQQ or the VIX or the UVXY, consider buying 20 bucks worth just so that you can track it and so that you can actually see how it works, see how it performs. And then I've said this many times before, process over profit. And then you can scale. If you can do something successfully with $100 or $25 or $1,000, and you can do it consistently, then you can gain some confidence and prove to yourself that you could perhaps do it with 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, or 100,000. That's the journey. All right, I haven't asked you guys yet, but if you have made some money this week, if you've enjoyed this content, or if you've learned something, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that like and support the page. If you're new to the page, then the subscribe and the notification bell. Of course, there are always scammers in the comment section, and this is not financial advice. I think we've covered a lot today, but I also want to cover one more thing. There are only a handful of days left in August, and I want to mention to you the MooMoo exchange. That's where I'm making trades, and I'm on a community there where I post trades that I'm actually not talking about. I posted a trade that I did early this morning that was very profitable, but you're only going to find that if you go over to the MooMoo app and join me there. You can find me there under Stocks with Josh. Right now, if you download the MooMoo app and you fund it with $100, they're giving away 10 free stock that has the value of over $20,000, I believe. It's their best offer to date. You spin a dial to see what you might actually win, but you're definitely going to walk away with some cash. So get that cash. I've got some great videos planned for you guys this weekend, and Monday is going to be the start of a new trading journey. I made money every single day this week on a week that the market ended 1,000 points down. So, there's definitely, I've said it to you guys many, many times, you don't have to try to make thousands and tens of thousands of dollars and double and triple your account. My goal is just to make money every day, and I made money every single day this week, and I hope that you guys were able to follow me on some of these very successful trades. More than one of them was up 100% this week, more than one. And, we're going to make some same great calls like that going into next week. I do a lot of research over the weekend. I'll be prepared. You guys stay connected, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Peace and blessings, my friends. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.